Um, this is my second time trying to film this. What's up, Brad? I don't know if I talk to the screen or if I talk to the camera. You know what? I'm just gonna talk to the camera. Okay, what's up, Brad? It is a Tuesday. It is April 7th, 2020, and I'm doing my first coronavirus diary entry. And I will be posting this on YouTube. And that's all I have to say on that. This is gonna take some getting used to. This already feels weird. Um, do you like the angle? I literally have like books stacked up. So let's talk about how we feel. So today, my sister decided it was a good idea to throw up multiple times, and she's like sick as a dog right now. And of course, that gave me a lot of anxiety. I was kind of freaking out a little bit on the inside. I was like, I know you're not. I know you probably shouldn't, but I was like googling like symptoms and stuff, and I found because she's throwing up, but she doesn't have a fever, and so I was like looking up like COVID-19, throwing up, no fever, you know, and of course stuff came up about how like like sometimes you can like feel nauseous and like vomit and stuff like before you have a fever when you get with COVID-19. And I'm like, I was just like, I was freaking out because I also work at Kroger, and like, how do I talk about this? Just like talk about it. Yeah, I work at Kroger. Surprise. I work at Kroger, and they don't require us to wear masks or anything. Like no masks, no gloves. Like sometimes they'll have gloves, but they run out and stuff, and it's just not required, and they don't supply them, which I don't know why they don't. Um, I don't really ask, and I was just like freaking out because like if I had it, and if I like gave it to like a customer, like an old customer, or like I have some I have some coworkers that are like in their 60s, man, and like the thought of like this is how I know I'm not a psychopath, because like the thought of like being responsible for giving someone COVID-19 and them dying, I was like panicking on the inside. I almost cried. um because it's so stupid that it's that easy. Like, oh, I found out I have it. Turns out I gave it to 20 people. Like, what? That's insane. And like, imagine if this was like if this was worse, like the symptoms and like the death rate and stuff. Like, it would be like astronomical. Like, what if it just had a 50% death rate? 10 people of the 20 I gave it to die. I'm probably gonna die. Flip a coin. So crazy that it's that easy. And I was thinking, um, they have like communal food in like certain areas of like work. So like I worked like the online pickup orders and stuff. It's called ClickList, and like you order online, and then someone brings out the groceries to you, and you have your own little like garage area where you work out of, and like that's kind of its own like beast. Like, and if you work up front, you don't go back there. You just like work different parts of the stores. And I was working ClickList, and they have like communal food. They have like cupcakes in the fridge. They're like, hey, anyone want a cupcake? Anyone can come and just like take a cupcake. And I fucking took a cupcake because like of course I'm gonna take a cupcake. It's normal. Like I'm not. It's weird. Like still working and stuff because this hasn't like really shut down my life yet. Like I still like I'm meeting new people. I'm having new experiences. I'm going out in the day. Like, not far. It's literally like a minute drive to get there, less than. It's down the street. But I'm still like talking to people and socializing. Like, so it hasn't like stopped. It's stopped my life because it's canceled college, but it doesn't like. I just don't feel it as much because nobody I know has it really. So it's almost like it hasn't affected me. So it almost doesn't even feel real. But then today she was throwing up and I just freaked out and I was like, holy fuck. Like if I got people sick, that would be insane. And the communal food, like that's a cesspool of like bacteria of like how that's just such a bad idea. And the fact that we don't even think about it because it's so ingrained that it's like okay and normal. That's just crazy that I didn't even think about it. Because, you know, I was like going through any instance, like touched my face I could remember, or shared something with somebody, or made contact with somebody. Because I don't touch anybody I work with and stuff. Like, I try to like stand like a couple feet away. I don't do the whole fucking 6 feet thing. Because that's excessive and you're working in a small area. Like, you literally can't do that. Crazy. Because if it was any worse, so bad. So bad. Can you tell it stressed me out? I'm just like bringing all the stress back up. I I almost like slammed my hand onto a tack. Don't need that to happen. I just ate some like bomb ass tamales. Um, the tamales are really good, but the hot sauce that I got with it is like some of the best hot sauce I've ever had. Like, it's so spicy, but has so much flavor. It's just so delicious. Um, my mom and I got them when we went out to get my little sister pinata because her birthday is on the 24th, and my mom feels really bad because she's not going to be able to spend it with any of her friends. She's not going to be able to go out to a restaurant or even see my grandparents. Like, my grandparents have never missed out on one of our birthdays, really. My mom's like super bummed. And so we thought maybe a pinata would be cool because we've never done a pinata before. And so we went to this little Hispanic market, and there we got the tamales and a pound of chicken. So that's a positive. Online school ain't it, sis. I miss acting. I didn't realize how much I miss acting. And I was just like thinking about it today. Um, Michaela sent me a monologue that I really liked, and then I just kept going over it in my head, and like what acting is, because it's just like saying lines like this, like having a real conversation and stuff, and I care about it so much that I just like overcomplicate it, and I know I should just say lines like I'm talking like a normal person, but I don't know why that's so hard. It's because like ego and stuff gets in the way, I think. I don't know. But I think I can do it. I think because I'm aware of it means that I can do it. But that's it. I think. I think I'm pretty satisfied with the way this went. Sorry that I cuss a lot. Sorry that sometimes I look down at like me. I hope you like the angle. I do look pretty hot. So, good night.